Okay, today we're going to talk about why the church has been cucked and has been taken over because of the gynocentric mindset that is going across all of Western society and pretty much globally now.
Guys, welcome to the Just Pearly Things YouTube channel. Today, we are asking the question, should Christian women obey their husbands? Last week, I went to a mega church, and a lot of the comments said that I just need to go to a Catholic or a more Orthodox-leaning church. So today, we're going to ask the ladies if they think they should obey their
This ought to
husbands
be
at St.
interesting.
Thomas
Let's see what
Aquinas
a
Catholic Church.
good old Pearl has to say. And actually, you know what? This is a really, really good idea because this is going to put on display the disease of feminism and how it's infected every church like a cancer. You can go to all kinds of different denominations, and I guarantee you're going to see the same type of attitude, this same kind of fear that you see in the man's eyes and you hear in their voices and in the hesitation.
So today we're going to tally the yeses, the nos, and the yes buts. Like the video and let's get started. So I go to different churches and I ask this question and then people just say yes, no, or yes, but. So I was just curious what, I like to get a different idea of what different churches believe. So.
You want to do it?
Yeah. So what's your name?
My name is Roger. You want the last
All right,
name?
guys, what do you think? One good one for the men, or is he going to just bow down right now? What do you think? Just judging by the looks on him, his dress and everything.
Spelling.
So do you think that Christian women, or in this case, Catholic women, should obey their husbands?
I know where that's coming from. It's kind of like a charge question. And people love to get charged, don't they? When my wife says, honey, could you pick this up? I say, absolutely, my dear. And when I say, honey, can you, maybe help me with this? And she goes, absolutely, my dear. I think we honor one another. And when there's something important to one of us, it's the essence of marriage and essence of a good relationship when it goes back and forth like that. How's that?
So do you think it's in a wife's duty to tell her husband what to do?
Okay,
When
you can
something
already see
really,
it.
really
The
bugs her.
excuses, the buts, the caveats. I already see where this is going, man.
She needs to tell. That's her duty to tell her husband, not to order him around. I mean, we don't obey like servants, like indentured servants. I think we honor our spouses as servants of the Lord.
Well, what would be wrong with that? Like obeying like a servant? Like what's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, in all humility, right? We some of us are in ministry. We have different ministries in the church.
Okay, it's hard to
we
tell
go to
whether
people
he
as
is
servants,
just
as servants of the.
he's afraid because he's on camera. Because you know how sometimes when you're on camera, you're nervous or whatever, and you don't really articulate the point or convey it the way that you really, really want to or you mean. He's probably watching this afterwards and he's going, man, or is he just cucking it up, dude? Sadly, the truth is, I think he's just cucking it up because this is what I see all the freaking time. And you know what? Because of the world that we have grown up in and the indoctrination and what we've been taught, because most of us grew up in single mother homes, this is what we've been taught. This is what being good is about. So, I got a some kind of slack, but I don't know. Let's continue.
Of the Lord and of servants of other people in this world.
Well, yeah, because you just said earlier in your question, you said like she doesn't have to obey me like a servant. And I'm saying, well, what would be like? What's
remember I changed? I said like an indentured servant.
Oh,
like,
indentured.
Like she like you know what indentured servants were in the United States?
It's like they owe a debt almost, right?
Well, kind of. Did you know that in George Washington's inventory of people who he could boss around, including enslaved people from Africa, he listed indentured servants because they were his property. They had no choice but to listen to him and behave as though he owned them because he did. They signed their lives away to him.
You
a
see that
certain
cop in
portion
the
of it.
background creeping up. You already know they're gonna harass her, man. You see that full trip? Let's watch that again, dude. Here comes the goons.
Him and behave as though he owned them because he did. They signed their lives away to him, a certain portion of it.
Okay.
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 Where are you from?
From what I'm seeing already and hearing from this guy, it's just straight cuckery. He brings up the whole race thing, the indentured servant thing, and whether people like this or not, because I've gotten arguments, with my own wife, about this, you know, before we split up, and I try to explain this too, and it's funny how that women and society take this today as like a bad thing, like it's a negative thing. But wives and children are property of the husband. He is the head of the house. It's crazy how these words have become so taboo and like so negative. It's either the man is the head or he's not. Is Jesus, Yeshua, our master? Is he the head of us men? Are we property to him? I mean, he even used the word we're slaves to Christ, right? I don't see anything negative in that. I proudly say I'm a slave to Christ and I serve him full heartedly. So let's see where this is going, because I already see he's already setting her up or something. He's like, it looks like he's about to start sweating her. He asked her where she's from, so.
I'm from Chicago.
Okay. And
I'm
what's
at the
your
YouTube channel Pearl Davis. Just
channel?
Pearly.
What? Channel what?
That's a legit
Pearl
dress
Davis.
she's wearing
Pearl
too.
Davis.
So I just go
It's
to different
modest,
churches.
looks good. Not bad, Pearl, not bad.
Pearl Davis.
You might?
Are you Pearl Davis?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, hi, Pearl.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, because my question more is like, why is it that, women will be obedient to their bosses, but not their husbands? Like they'd never tell their boss what to do,
Yeah.
but their husband, it's like, it seems like in society today, it's okay.
It's okay. Where do you come from in Pearl Davis? Where do you come from religiously? I mean, are you?
I grew up Catholic.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
you did. Well, you know how charged a little phrase that is from Scripture, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it should be, right?
No,
Yeah.
people just
Yeah.
love to get mad, don't
Yeah,
they? It's
yeah.
just like recreation for people.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me something to get mad about. There's
Yeah.
something to get mad about. You're not
All
going to
right,
tell me what to
making
do.
Yeah.
This is a new day, new age. Pay me what I'm worth.
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah. I'm trying to normalize it.
Yeah, well, that's good. Good for you.
Okay, this guy seems like
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
he's playing
think
both
it's
sides
probably
now,
you?
unless I'm totally misunderstanding him from the beginning. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Saddle up over here and say, what gives?
I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
Yeah,
Well, thank you very much. You've been great.
Absolutely. Well, I'll stand by where you get somebody else, and maybe I can tell them.
Right on. He's already getting her back, so that's
Yeah,
cool.
I know. That's why I try to do
Are
the.
you all the way from Chicago, or did
Do you want to answer the question of the day?
They do. A great shirt for church.
What?
So is it just for church or what's it for?
No, it's just for YouTube. Okay, no problem.
We are recording right now.
Okay,
just so you
that's
know.
fine.
So are you part of an organization or something? Because
He really got the cops out,
it was
man. That's
brought to our
crazy.
attention that y'all were out here, but again, it don't seem like you're breaching nobody's peace or interrupting nobody's path between the chapel and their car. So as far as I'm concerned, it's okay. But for the purpose of them wanting to know in terms of the services, masses continuing, how long do you all anticipate on being out here?
What time is it now? 10?
Right now it is
Like,
a little bit 10:07.
maybe till like 1?
So 1, okay. We'll have one more mass in between now and then. So
Yeah, it was just maybe like the beginning and the end of that mass.
okay. Yeah, but again, as long as you're not, impede nobody's progress or breaching nobody's peace. This is totally fine. And you're not interfering with entrance and
Oh no,
exits
I would
from-
never do that. No.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Do you go to other churches and do this? Or
You want to answer the question today or no?
that's the wrong question.
What's
He
wrong
already
with the
said
question?
that it's not a question.
And on a
Provocative.
potentially provocative question that misses the overall mission that we're all as married people to serve the church.
Well, what's like provocative about it?
We are trying to focus on something else with the mass here.
Okay.
So, yeah, without being part of the community here, I just appreciate if you didn't.
Oh, this guy's full of crap.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your input. If you want to give your opinion on the sign, you totally can. But
There you
I
go,
legally
bro.
can be here. So
I know you can. I can
Yeah.
tell you that. I
Yeah.
don't agree with
That guy's a straight up
Okay.
sucker.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
Straight up sucker. When he was asked the question, and he even got called out when he called it provocative, and she hit him up on it. She's like, "What's provocative about it?" He didn't know what to say. He's trying to come up with some PC answer. Oh, you're distracting from mass from the community. The community. And you know what? That word is way overused these days. You know what? I'm like kind of of the opinion of that it's some kind of like buzzword to push social Marxism more. Community. It's like a commie word or something. And you know what? I'm guilty of using it too, because that's what we've been like using to label, subsets of groups and stuff. But I don't know. That's just my little conspiracy theory about it.
All right. So we want to know, do you think that Catholic women should obey their husbands? If yes, tell me why. If no, tell me why not.
Oh, wow. That is
What's
a
so
serious,
serious about
serious
it?
question.
Why is it so serious? What are we afraid of here, huh?
I think being Catholic means following what the Lord
Okay.
has put in place for us, and that means
Mhm.
being a dutiful wife. And I think, in all honesty, I think both men and women, husbands and wives, should seek
Okay.
what the Lord has in store for their families and move towards that. And if it means understanding what your husband has to say and understanding what your wife has to say and respecting one another and
I
leading the
can
family
agree with
towards the
that.
Lord,
However, why
then
is there always
yes.
these caveats? And whenever women are asked a direct question, especially about something biblical, they always pull the men into, but what about the men, or also the men, or both this and that. They never answer the direct question like that. You don't believe me? Try it sometime. Bring up one of these subjects or something like that, something biblical where it explains a woman's duties, and watch what you get. I guarantee you they're going to drag you along in it. I promise you that.
Do you think it's okay for a wife to tell her husband what to do?
I think it's okay for both a husband and a wife to be able to come together and come to decisions together. And whether it's the husband or the wife coming up with the right solution, then they come together and make that happen.
Well, I guess because my question is, you'd never tell your boss what to do, right? So why do you think it's normal for women to tell their husbands what to do?
I'm not saying that it's
Yeah.
normal.
I'm not saying you, I'm just, the concept in general.
Women
The
always
concept in
have an issue
general
with
is, I mean-
generalizations. And I don't know why that is. And I don't mean this to be a put down in any kind of way, to be honest with you. It's just something that I have observed with people I know in my personal life and then what I've seen all around me. They always have a problem with the generalization of things. It's just crazy. Like when you come up with a hypothetical question, I don't do that, or why do you have to include? It's like, bro, I'm not saying every single woman in the entire world. It's a generalization, the majority, most.
You do ask your husband to help you out, and as well as your husband asking his wife to help help him out. I don't really think it's telling people what to do. I think it's coming together and doing what needs to be done.
What do you think about women-led Bible studies?
I think it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
You know,
Okay.
I don't have an
Thank you
issue
very
with
much.
that.
Nice to meet you. You're great. Does he-
Women-led Bible studies. However, if it's where she's in the role of a teacher among men, then there's an issue there because she should not be the one in charge. Now, if you're having a private little, Bible study or whatever, and she might be more knowledgeable than the man in the room, then I really don't have an issue with that, even though a man should be seeking answers from another man. If that's not available, I really don't see an issue with that. Because if she's not playing the role of like a teacher, a pastor, or a rabbi, and it's just some little private setting or whatever, that's cool. And then also, if it's a Bible study with just women or children, like a Sunday school or a Sabbath school, all good, man. Don't really have an issue with that. But, this woman right here, for the most part, she gave some pretty good answers, but she still had those caveats and was still dragging the man in. And, but hey, man, it's probably better than most that you're going to hear.
You want to answer too? I'm just my channel. Pearl Davis. You could just, if you Google Pearl Davis, it'll come up.
Yeah. And
I'm just by myself. I grew up Catholic.
go hit up Pearl's channel, give her a like and a sub. I don't agree with a lot of her solutions. She's good at pointing out the problem, but most of her solutions that I've seen her bring up in the past, it was just always complaining. I always took it for rage bait, that's how I feel about the whole red pill thing, is that they're very good at identifying the problem and calling it out, but not very good at coming up with solutions. However, I got to give credit where credit is due. And lately she has been propositioning good solutions, or at least giving her opinion on them. So, shout out to her on that.
So,
No.
yeah.
Are you Catholic now?
Not practicing, but if I
And you know
one,
what?
I'd
She
probably-
should not have an
What made you
opinion
come up
on the
with these
church at all. If she's not an active Christian, she should not be to call all this stuff out if she's not one herself. However, you know what, dude? Beggars can't be choosers, and I'm glad somebody's shining a light on this, because this is a gross problem. I'm glad a lot of attention has been brought to it lately. There's a lot more people starting to call it out. It's starting to creep its way into the mainstream a little bit. And I have a feeling this subject's going to be it's going to be making some more rounds and headlines and becoming an issue. And hopefully a lot of men see this type of content and this type of question and start bringing it up with their wives, even though they're probably afraid of divorce and threats and being in the doghouse or whatever. But most importantly, they need to bring it up with their pastors.
Well, I try not to be partial. I'll tell you my take, though.
Mhm.
I think if you're not obeying your husband, it's not a marriage, because it's like then you're in a partnership, because then you're equal. So I just kind of wonder. I don't like that this is such a dirty word. Like even the fact that they're trying to hide.
Obey, the word
Yeah,
obey.
I don't think it's dirty, but it's crazy to me. I go to churches and they're trying to hide my sign. I'm like, isn't this the one place you're supposed to teach it? It wouldn't be dirty,
I don't think that there's
Right
anything
on.
wrong with what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I love the dress. Hello, ma'am. Would you like to answer the question of the day? No? Okay. Hi, guys. Would you like to
Cowards.
answer the question of the day? No right or wrong answers. No.
These dudes are afraid of their wives.
Thanks anyway. Have a good one. It's just crazy. A church calls the cops and wants me in jail because I said the word obey. That's actually insane. Hey guys, you want to do the question of the day? No right or wrong answers. I know he's thinking something. It should Christian women obey their husband? So we just want to know what in front of his wife. Do you have an answer? Yes, no.
Yeah, see how they're
Should
all
Christian
giggling
women
and
obey
stuff
their
because they already
husbands?
know
Yes,
what's
no?
up, man.
You could be one day. Hello, would you like to answer the question of the day? No right or wrong answers.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Pearl Davis. Yeah.
I think I've seen you. Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What do you think of the question? Yes? No?
Uh, I'll look forward to the video.
Okay, thanks anyway. Can I ask what the problem is? Like you get it just seems kind of like hostile that you guys are getting like the police and like standing in the way.
Well,
So I
police
just
are always here.
well, yeah, I'm just wondering like what's the
Liar.
problem with the question?
No, there's no problem.
Okay, you guys are saying there's no problem, but it just seems like, there's an issue with it.
Right.
So I feel like that's kind of a lie.
Sure.
So
I don't have any
yeah.
problem with it. It's
Yeah.
just
So
maybe not everybody wants to see something like that as they're leaving church after giving
Mhm.
worship to God, and it's to basically kind of protect people that
I'm
maybe
so
don't
disgusted.
want that.
right.
People more willing to engage with you. Obviously, we're not stopping anyone from engaging with you, but
Well, you kind of
just to
are
shield.
you are a little bit, right? But
Sure.
like, as adults, we pass by signs all the time.
Sure.
Like I live in the neighborhood. I see gay signs all the like. You
Sure.
can't, as an adult, if you're emotionally like charged by a sign, don't you think that's like kind of your
Well,
problem?
it's more for like the children and things like that. They don't. That's up for a parent and a child to have
Yeah.
between them, that conversation, and sure, maybe engaging in that as children or thinking about it. Maybe that's fine, but time and place kind of deal, and it's just
Like, is
maybe
it?
right coming out of church isn't the best place to
Mhm.
try and engage,
Mhm.
especially with as many kids and young people that are here.
Well, what can they not see on the sign? Like as a
Yeah.
kid, like is it? There's something wrong with the word obey? Like,
No, it's
That broad has her
it's more
back
so
turned.
not provocateur, but it's more so having something like this it's an outlier, right?
Okay.
So something like this is out of the norm,
Uh-huh.
and so it's calling attention to something that maybe necessarily parents don't want to deal with right now. If they
All
have
right,
young
dude, this
kids or
guy's
whatever. I'm not
just,
saying
he's
anything's
a
wrong
fruitcake.
with
This guy's gay
that
as hell, dude. How is the word obey something offensive to children, or you don't want your children to see? Don't you want your children to obey you? This makes no damn sense whatsoever, man. And it really pisses me off, dude, to hear somebody that is in front of a church lying. Isn't that one of the 10 commandments? It just I'm disgusted and grossed out by it, to be honest with you, man. And then you can tell this broad right here is so uncomfortable. She has her back turned. You can tell by her mannerisms and her body language is that she doesn't want to be there, but she has to. Because these people, for whatever reason, you can tell they've been sent out there to, like, I don't know, to keep an eye on her or try to keep her from talking to people. I don't know what the reason, but you could tell that they're placed there. Lord have mercy on us. I can tell you God is not pleased at this. This is a worldly church. And unfortunately, most churches are like this. And we got to start doing something about it. Come on, men. We got to step up. We got to call them out. We got to gut them out of Christianity. We need the men to take over again. Masculine men. Men that are willing to take charge. Men of action. Anyways, I think you guys are getting the gist of what's going on here. Until the next time.